Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be asking you the question, can your CDL license be taken away from you? So the answer is yes, it can. But who has control of taking it away from you? That's solely in your hands. So let's discuss different reasons why your CDL license can be taken away from you. So once you get a CDL license, now you are considered a professional driver, which means your standards of driving are much higher than the normal person. That being said, now that you're professional, you can make money doing this, but you're also driving these much bigger vehicles that weigh a whole lot more and that can cause a whole lot more damage if you do something incorrectly. So that being said, all the same reasons how you can lose your normal driver's license, you can lose your CDL. So if you accumulate too many points on your license, which means 12 points or more, most cases your license is going to be gone, at least in the state of New Jersey. If you have anything when it comes to like your child support or unpaid tickets, your license can be suspended. That doesn't mean that you lose it, but your driving privileges could be suspended. If you're dealing with any drugs or DUIs or anything like that, then you can also lose your license as well. So the whole goal of getting your CDL license in our eyes is to get yourself on your road to freedom. Here at Driving Academy, we have a mission of helping 1 million people get on the road to freedom, and we know that freedom is not going to come from one day to another. It's going to come over a long period of time. So the whole thing about getting a CDL license is it's not how much money you can make your first year coming out of school, it's how much money you can make over a lifetime or over your career here becoming a professional truck driver. So the cool thing about becoming a professional truck driver is it gets more lucrative, or you make a whole lot more money the longer you stay in the game and the cleaner your license is. So let me kind of give you an example. Coming out of school, it's going to be very easy to make $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Some of you guys might be making that kind of money already, and you're like, why would I go to school just to kind of make the same kind of money that I'm making now? Well, the biggest difference when it comes to getting a CDL license and being in the CDL career versus a normal career, where you're going from the first year maybe $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and then once you keep that number, once you keep your license nice and clean, and now you're considered an experienced driver, we've seen many of our students go from $50,000 to $60,000 a year to $80,000 a year just by jumping from one company to another. Because drivers are such in need right now, there's almost a 200,000 driver shortage in this country currently as we're shooting this video. That means that companies are willing to pay you anything that they can in order to keep you going. We actually just talked to somebody today who owns a couple of trucks, and he says that he pays his drivers, once they're experienced of course, about $2,000 a week. That comes out to over $100,000 a year. That being said, there's huge money to be made. Maybe you won't be rich after 1 year, but if you stay clean in this business for 5 years, you're going to be making more money than you've ever made before in your life, as long as you keep increasing your skill level. So one of the cool things that we do here at Driving Academy is we get you started on that road to freedom. We have many stories of our students who come into our school, they can't even afford lunch when they're coming in for school. They're kind of living paycheck to paycheck. They don't even know how they're going to afford rent, but they're making the sacrifice now. They're working extra hours to do whatever they have to do. They're coming in 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever they can fit into their schedule, just because they know if they put in the sacrifice now, in a few years or 1 year's time, their whole life is going to be completely different. One of the coolest feelings that we get here is when a graduate comes back a year or 6 months later. He's driving a new car, he's kind of walking different, he's feeling different, he's breathing a whole lot different, because one of the cool things that he says is, hey, I finally feel free. I don't have to worry about paying my rent, everything's taken care of, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I have a savings account that's growing now, and I just kind of keep growing through my day, and my skill level is getting bigger and bigger. And they say it's all thanks to you guys at Driving Academy. And we usually say, hey, you're the one who did the work, we just showed you the path. So if you want to change your life forever, and hopefully you keep your CDL license for your entire life, then give us a call, 908-525-3609. And if you follow us and you come to our school, which is the best driving school in the entire country, we'll teach you all the tips and tricks where you can keep your license for the rest of your life. And every single year you have your license, you should be giving yourself a raise because your skill level is increasing. So one more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609. Probably the only school around that can actually guarantee that we get you a license with our guaranteed training courses. That's going to give you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the test, which means you're going to keep going for the test until you pass at no extra cost to you. So that being said, give us a call one more time, 908-525-3609. We're located in Linden, New Jersey, and we can help you out no matter what state that you live in. One more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or take a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks.